Howdy everybody, and welcome to another episode of Coker Culture. I'm Zach, and you can see I don't have Chad or Ty with me. I'll get to that in just a second, but we are back at Sir Henry's Haunted Trail for a brand new event this year. It's Sir Henry's Ghost Town and BBQ. Really excited to be here tonight to cover this for you. Chad and Ty are both scare acting on one of the trails tonight, so that's why they're not with me. I'm going to be vlogging the event. I'll talk about the trails. I'll show you the barbecue. We'll have a good time. Who knows? Maybe we'll even have some special guests join us here tonight. And then tomorrow night, I'm going to join the boys out on the trail scaring folks. So 2 nights of action-packed fun here at Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. Join us. So warning, there will be loud noises. Prop guns are going to be in effect and be used tonight. There are lots of them. I've already been backstage and seen. We got a lot of guns tonight that are going to be used. So be prepared. For those of y'all that don't like loud noises, frightening images, strobe lights, things like that, consider this your warning. This video may not be your taste. So turn back now if you think that you might get a little spooked.
Oh, nice.
Glad you could join us tonight. I just want to say that there's absolutely nothing to worry about. The rumors of ghost cowboys running the town and robbing our gold is simply not true. There hasn't been any sightings in over a week now. Oh boy. Guess I spoke too soon.
Get your eyes off my money, my nuggets, my gold. We got less characters now. What did you? Go there. That poor man. Hey, Boo, how you doing? Oh, look at the little box thing. Oh man, we got Rainbow Cowboy. All right, you died first. See that one, Terry? That one? That one dies first. Yes, sir.
I'm innocent. I won't let it happen.
We'll take you. Don't worry. When that sun set, you were all the victims of our wrath. Not the mayor, banker, or sheriff will save you. You all will be 6 feet in the dirt with the worms where you stumbled wrong.
Woo! Oh my. Walk in, and first thing you see is the beast on stilts here. And you've got some roamers. But of course, always drawn here to the center. The main feature here in Boggy Meadow. You got Scooter, who's wanted dead or alive here for thieving, card cheating, and excessive fraternizing with the ladies. Well, if fraternizing with the ladies is a crime, young Zach would have been in a whole lot of trouble. course, not that way anymore, but back then. And then you've got this awesome animatronic here. We'll see if he might not want to activate because I've got my camera on him currently, because that's usually the way it goes. But he gets some life into him every now and then. It's impressive.
All right, I better get 3 gold nuggets by the time you get back.
3 gold nuggets?
Yep. Well, listen, you can't tell the banker because if he texts them, I'm only going to be able to get 1.5.
Oh, shoot, Willikers.
I know that bank, he's rolling in some nuggets, all right? Let's believe it.
I get you some nuggets.
Thank you so much, sir.
Oh, well, here's the beast. Oh. All right. Let's check out some barbecue.
Howdy, Silver.
All right, so we got 2 barbecue joints here. We've got Whiskey Bent Barbecue Supply over there, and it's got a pretty long line. And then I am over here in the line for Wicked Barbecue to try it. So we're still waiting for it to get a little darker.
I do coughing. I see coughing.
Yep, and the mayor's in there because the mayor got shot.
At the beginning.
Yep, at the very beginning.
Like before live with you.
Yes, before you were here during the opening ceremony.
I guess the rumors are true. Looks like we got some Ghost Cowboys here. Oh, I bet you are. Sheriff! Sheriff!
Every day, you're a old man shows your face here after what you did to you with an old boy, goes like that body mark back home. The rest of these days. And look, you son of a bitch, I'll kill you again. You failed the last time, Fred. There you go.
Ain't getting in this thing. My dead body.
I'll see you in hell, Henry.
Hey, there's whiskey in the saloon. Is he okay?
Who?
Shoot the little one?
Not
Still
me.
alive. Is he a zombie?
Yeah. He's like a little Bobo doll. You knock him down, he pops back up.
No, my drink
Could be
saved
this
me.
ground.
You're oh.
My
Nothing
drink
stays
saved
dead on
me.
this ground.
My drink saved me.
The beast keeps on walking. Ty's made a friend in the beast of all things. Okay, so Ty and I both got some loaded nachos, and now he got a pelican snowball. What flavor did you get?
Pina colada. colada.
Pina colada, his favorite.
Yeah, you had a little treat.
Yep. He had enough.
You come back next year for Halloween? I think you should.
All right, so Ty loves pelicans. We have pelicans close to home, and he's a big fan. He hasn't had it in a while, but I wanted to show you guys. So over here, you've got the Sir Henry Swag Shop, which is fantastic. And we'll be back to get shirts, because got to get shirts to commemorate the first event, and probably going to get a magnet too. And then right over here, connected to the swag shop, you've got a place where you can get mini donuts, which you know is a popular treat item. You like my new light? I mean, it's bright, isn't it? So anyways, I wanted to talk because I know Ty just appeared and I didn't mention it or anything. You know, Ty was scare acting on the trail, and he just realized it wasn't for him. So, or at least right now it wasn't for him. So maybe he'll give it another shot sometime. But
It made it worse that I was in the hospital and it was really loud, so I changed. And my new spot was at the cemetery.
and he was by himself in the cemetery. So I can see why that would be pretty spooky.
Oh, I thought the Grim Reaper was calling for me.
So just unlucky tonight. So he's hanging with me. A couple awesome people he's going to be able to sit with while I am able to walk the trails, because been here a couple hours and still haven't walked the first trail. Had some loaded nachos from Wicked Barbecue, which were fantastic. Ty had the same thing. And then you already saw that he's eating some Pelican ice cream. And how about that show? I didn't speak on the show out here in the common area, but that was new and added. They built all those sets and placed them there, which is usually the entrance to the hayride. So pretty darn cool. So hopefully here in just a few minutes, I'll be able to experience the trails and tell you guys about those. All right, so Ty is in good hands. He's in great hands right now. So I am gonna finally make my way to the first trail, which is gonna be the Curse of Deadwood Mines. And this is the trail that Chad is on somewhere. I have no idea where. So we will find out. Guys, here's the story of this particular trail. I'm not gonna read it for you, but if you want to read it yourself, you can get an idea of what it is I'm about to walk through and what Chad has been in. All right, time to do the second trail, which is Pale Riders. This is the trail that Chad and I were on at Valentine's Day. Not this exact trail, but this particular path. And I will give you my thoughts on both trails when I get out of this one. So far, there's no line for this one compared to the other one. That makes me very happy. I'll leave him alone for 10 minutes, and he finds his way on the horse. Because of course he does. That's fantastic. I'm gonna have to get a picture. All right, so enough of the horse business. He's off the horse. He's thrilled he got to be on the horse. So let's talk the trails. So I did Deadwood Mines first, and that was fantastic. The VIP line for that was very long. I've never had to wait that long for, that's tough to say, Ty, what the scariest part was. Chad did a fantastic job. I got to witness Chad actually perform a scare on the people behind me. So that was great. And he was in a good room with a good spot and had a good partner that he worked well with. That trail was fantastic. You know, I was kind of up in the air with it at Valentine's Day. This is awesome, and it's hard to believe how much the trail has changed in just the 2 months since Valentine's Day. Then Pale Riders. That trail is going to always have a spot in my heart because of the ability of me and Chad to scare in that one in February, and just a lot of memories there, but completely different trail I love how open that is. But if I'm going off scare factor alone, I've got to give it to Deadwood Mines tonight. Deadwood Mines, I got scared more on that than I did in Pale Riders, although both were very, very good. Before I forget, I did want to say 2 huge shout outs to some other content creators that I ran into tonight that we're big fans of here. First is Josh from Journey with Josh. I actually just watched his video from Media Night this afternoon before coming here, and so it was awesome to see him here tonight. And then also got to see one of my new great friends in the content creator community, Sarah from Spirit Day Sarah. It was so cool to get to meet her in person for the first time and get to have a conversation with her that wasn't online. So big thank yous and shout outs to both Josh and Sarah for just being great people. And that is gonna do it for our first night at Sir Henry's Haunted Trail. I hope you guys enjoyed coming along with me. I know I just got done shouting a few people out that I had the opportunity to meet in person for the first time tonight, that being Josh from Journey with Josh and Sarah from Spirit Day Sarah. I also wanted to take a moment to shout out my buddy Matthew, who was my scene partner at the Halloween Haunted event. For those of y'all that watched that video of behind the scenes at Sir Henry's there, where we scare acted for the first time, when I played the drunk in the bar, Matthew was the bartender. And so he hung out with me for the first part of the night before Ty came out of the haunt, and that kind of just shook everything up. I wanted to give a huge shout out and thank you to everybody on this night that helped with Ty in the whole process, from Taylor behind the scenes at the beginning of it, to Maddie watching him while I went on the trails. Truly appreciate that. And then everybody that was working in the common area, Zach, Bree, Mike, Sammy, for coming over and talking to him and making sure that, you know, everything was okay. Really appreciate it. You know, I've said it before and I'll say it again and continue saying it. We love our Sir Henry's Haunt family. You guys mean the world to us. And so thank you for having us out. For those of you that want to see our behind the scenes of scare acting video, I hope to have that out this Monday, so stay tuned for that. And I do have a special community closing for you guys tonight from another one of our Central Florida friends. This comes from Vicki and the channel Park Riders. They do a lot of Central Florida theme park content, as well as Sir Henry's content themselves as well. So you definitely need to head over to their channel and check it out, and check them out on all forms of social media as well. So for now, I'm gonna throw it over to Miss Vicki for her to end it.
Hi, I'm Vicki, and our YouTube channel is called Park Riders. We live in Orlando, Florida, which is just by all the theme parks up here, so we go quite often. We also used to have horses down in South Florida. In fact, we rode them with the Mounted Posse volunteer organization down there. This was one of the bridles that we used to use on Bo. We rode Bo and Pink Slip in the posse. And since they were such a huge part of our lives that we actually dedicate the channel to them, since we go theme parks and we used to ride, Park Riders just kind of made sense. So that's why we named it what we did. So tell me, what's your why?